Hello, it is your captain speaking. Hello, bonjour, hola. How is everybody?
I feel like you should say like computer says no.
It says no.
Computer says no.
It says no. Hello, Chris. Hello, Nathan. Hello, Danny. Yeah, how are we? Has everyone had a good summer?
Yeah, been alright.
The heat wave.
Yes. We'll just let a few people come on because I, like usual, everything's last minute with me and I didn't advertise that we were doing this.
Even though we planned it like in weeks in advance.
Yeah. So everything's still at last minute with me. Last minute. But yeah, I have a headset, so
I know she's trying to be all professional.
Rule maker.
So first thing on the agenda, we'll go through some of the signings and we'll have a look at pre-season. Well, just the last game because
that's what we've got to go on.
Yeah, I've not really watched much of the pre-seasons, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of switched off because I was getting really annoyed with all the negativity. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Hello Alison and Marty. Hi Jake.
Hi.
But yeah, just let us know in the comments. Are you happy with the pre-season? Are you happy with signings? And we'll get into it. So first of all, Rhiannon, are you happy with pre-season? As in how we've performed, not as in signings. We'll get onto them. Oh yeah, sorry. Quick shout out to the Lionesses, obviously, for winning, and yeah, just amazing, and for winding up more men.
Yeah.
I love getting the men's skits. Oh, I just love how so many people wound up by it. It just makes me laugh. But yeah. Yeah, so congratulations on the Lionesses. But yeah, go on, Rhiannon.
No, yeah, I'd say I'm pretty happy with pre-season. We haven't really had a terrible one. I think obviously the only disappointing result really was the Villa game, but
yeah,
apart from that, I think we've had an average okay season. I mean, it's hard to judge really with pre-season. You can't really,
when you compare it to, you know, pre-seasons under Bielsa, we've done much better. So in that sense, it's looking good. But you can't, like, say, you can't really always judge pre-season because obviously the league is just so much more different.
Yeah.
Ella, how did you find it?
I think it's just trying to see whether, I was explaining it to you and I, like whether it's a glass half full situation or a glass half empty. And like the time for the lead up of things, it's been quite, like you said, like avoid things because of the negativity. It's been a glass half empty.
Yeah.
No, but after Sunday, it was more full. I had a dash more in my cup.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was not looking forward to the season at all. I just felt really down about it. I couldn't get into it. I didn't feel passionate about it, and like I have done in the other pre-seasons. But when I watched that game on Sunday, my God, did I get fired up. Like, I mean, Elle, you was there. Did you get fired up more that you were there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was definitely more. I feel like everybody kind of went in with the same head space. So many people were saying, "I'm only here to see how it's going to go. Here to kind of get a look on what it's going to look like." And people left feeling a lot more positive than they went in, I think. So that was nice. The atmosphere was good. It was a nice one. It was good. Yeah. Everyone left really well.
I'm glad we've ended the pre-season on such a positive. I think it was a really, really nice game to end on, you know, winning 6-2. Did anyone have squeaky bums at 3-2?
I feel like we had a squeaky bum every time someone was running towards Bamford. I felt like over and like, don't make us do it again without you. Please just be careful with him.
Yeah, but, it was nice.
It was nice. It was a good game.
Yeah. So let's have a look at some of the comments. Who's looking like I don't get that. But I really like Bueno, so.
One of the bottoms looking like a Kinder Bueno. What does that mean? My hair? Because I've got like a...
I don't know, but they're my favourite chocolate, so, you know.
Right.
Compliments to me. Evening all, MOT. Evening Russ. I think we've done okay. Be happy to get... Yeah, so we'll talk more about that in a minute. Rodrigo looked good, which shows pre-season means nothing. Ooh! Spicy. Games against Premier League teams still shows issues with defence in the Marsh system and still lack of a star striker. Okay, we'll get into that. Evening girls, evening all. Wide open at the back, one good ball over us, and we're in bother. Yeah,
That's the only thing that I could say that was freaking me out a bit.
Buzzing to be going to a match provided I get the friends and family sent okay tomorrow. Hi girls, more positivity needed, methinks. As in from us, or you need more positivity from the players? What do you mean? How's you ladies already ahead? Yeah, so we'll get into some of the comments then about defence. Yeah, so I get this, but listen, nothing can be as bad as when we're letting 20 goals in the shortest month last season. So, you know, we have to trust in Marsh because I think he's shown towards the end of last season. Yeah, but towards the end of last season, he's shown that he can change the defensive system, and you know we were a lot better under him than we were under Bielsa, and we still kept that creativity, I believe. A lot of people might disagree with me because I've seen a few comments saying there's no creativity all in pre-season and that, and I'm like, I don't see that. There was a lot of creativity, especially coming from Aronson. I'm gonna like
yeah, he's going to be the new fan favourite. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm torn up between him and Christensen, but yeah.
Guys. Anyway, carry on for now.
Well, I haven't seen it. What have you said? Oh, is it that I look like a cashier? That'd be $2.99, please. But yeah, so Rhiannon, are you worried about? Oh, sorry, go on now.
I'm gonna say I feel like it's hard to say, like, even a comparison between what Marsh can do, because it's like teaching the same lesson to a different class. Like, it's a completely new team that is basically being worked with, isn't it now? So it's going to have different approaches to it anyway.
It is and isn't, because obviously we've not really changed much defensively. We've got Christensen, which looks solid, but I'm really annoyed that we let Cresswell go. If I'm honest, I think he would have been. Yeah, he would have been brilliant, and obviously he scored for Millwall straight away. Yeah, I just would have loved to see him. He's an absolute unit, like Christensen, so maybe that's why they got rid of him, because he's similar. But obviously, we still need a left back. Pascal did a left back job on Sunday, and I think he did a good job there. But yeah, we do need some more options, and we definitely do need a left back. We've been saying it for years, so left back, please. So Rhiannon, are you worried at all? Did you think Strauch? Because you've been on and off with Strauch, haven't you, over the season? And obviously,
yeah, I'm not. No, if anything, I'm not confident with Strauch in the centre back position.
Is that anywhere, or is that just at left back?
I think, left back more than anything. Yeah. I think we're in deep trouble, especially against Wolves anyway. Like, I can see us getting really heavily attacked on that side.
Yeah,
and we just start leaking goals, and it'd be out of control. It's just because he's not used to, it's just not. I don't think he's just comfortable there.
Yeah.
You can't say he can't, he's not trying his best. It's just that he just does not look comfortable.
Yeah,
for him.
And I just think it's just hard, really, because what other option do we have unless we play I mean, you like again, you're just putting people in just random positions, aren't you? Like putting square pegs in round holes.
Round holes, yeah. But luckily, that's only going to be one position this year, hopefully.
I mean, I suppose maybe you could move. The thing is, you don't really want to move Christensen out of position because he is a right back. But Robin's doing so well at centre back. I don't want to disrupt that either. Yeah. God forbid Llorente gets put in left back position because he's even worse than Stark. So
he's my least favourite.
It's just one of them things I think we're just going to have to put up with.
Yeah.
And just pray that we don't get heavily attacked on that side.
Yeah.
And that you've got the likes of Harrison and Aronson and that just help out a bit more.
Well, do you know what? I really like the look of Adams because he just picked up them lost balls or he'd bully people off the ball and get it. And we missed that so much last season. Yeah. Like, we were so easily bullied off the ball last season. You know, we kept losing the ball constantly and there was no one to pick up them balls. And I felt Tyler Adams was really good at doing that last game. And also, it was just running around like a headless chicken. But yeah, he's really exciting to see.
He was.
I think they all was like Rocker.
I really like the look of him.
Rocker,
yeah.
Talk to me about
him.
Gelled.
What? Sorry, Al.
They gelled. You know when we've been on about into players and like they play together on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It looked like that.
Yeah, they did look like more gelled. Yeah, and I think
more gelled, which is what I think has left people feeling a little bit more comfortable. Like it didn't look.
Yeah, and it looks like. Yeah, it looks like there's just more spark there, more creativity, especially at the front. Rhiannon, talk to us about Rocker.
No, I mean, I just love everything about him. Just how he just works well in the centre of the park there. Like, I don't know. It kind of looks like he's just always been there.
Yeah.
Like he's not a new signing.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I like how, I don't know, they just seem to come across like they're communicating more.
Yeah.
Like you said, Ellie, like it looks like they're gelling really well. And it's almost like you're seeing, not to take the team from like our first season in the Premier League, nothing to take anything away from them. But it's like we're seeing little bits of that again.
Yeah.
Especially because last season it literally looked like there was zero communication, zero gelling.
Yeah. They just looked deflated and just worn out and exhausted.
Someone's just commented saying that Rocker's like for calmness, but you need him in the middle.
Yeah, definitely. And similar to Forshaw, where he's just calm, collects it, pass it on. And he did amazing balls to Christensen. I don't know if you saw it, that really long ball that he did. But I liked how Christensen pushed up a lot, didn't he? Like on that right wing and created a lot with Aronson. Obviously, he was involved in one of the goals. And yeah, I really like that right side at the minute. I was really worried about Rafinha going, not gonna lie. But we've got Sinistera. I don't know if I said that right. Sinistera to come in as well. And he's meant to be like Rafinha, a bit more quicker, more direct. So that's going to be really exciting.
Is he injured?
He's injured at the minute. But I think he scored, 20? Hang on, I got it written down here. He scored 20 goals for Feyenoord last season. So, well, not just last season, sorry, between 2018 and 22. So he's looking like a good signing as well. But it's nice that we just got them options. Obviously, someone mentioned Dan James here at left back. But, you've got Dan James on the wing. You've got Harrison. There's just so many more options now. We've got loads more midfielders, not just relying on Calvin Phillips. I'm actually quite happy we've sold him now and got these players in because, he was out injured the whole season and we were really struggling. And midfield was our weakest point under Bielsa. Midfield was just like non-existent. So now that we've got that sorted and, it just seems, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it now. I'm feeling a lot more positive after that game anyway.
Yeah.
So, start with you then, Rihanna. Who's your favourite signing by the look of last game?
I can't pick. Because they did so well, all of them. Like, and they all had their, I don't know, they all did very well, and I can't.
They all had their flair, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the thing is, I think, even though I love what Rocker and Adams are doing in midfield, I can't help but just love the flair and the flair from Aronson.
Yeah.
And just the beast mode of Christensen.
Yeah, I can't choose between them two.
Yeah.
Aronson, obviously, had a six, but is it on footballing though? But do you know what I loved about Aronson as well is that he wasn't scared. We finally looked like we knew what we was doing in the final third, and I absolutely loved that. And yeah, people can like be like, oh, it was only them, like you know, we don't know if we're going to play like that, but let's just hope that they do in the season. But I just loved how direct he was, how like he was going around players and that, because I think Harrison still struggled a little bit with getting around players, whereas Harrison didn't. He was not scared at all, and he made Rodrigo look better. He made him look miles better.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I like how when he won the ball back, he then took it round the player.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then passed it.
Exactly.
Which obviously led to one of Bamford's goal. I like how they work together as well.
Yeah.
Because like it's almost gel. It's like how Harrison and Bamford were like in the first season.
Yeah,
where they literally were like almost telepathic.
Yeah, and there was one where who was it? Someone lost the ball, but they didn't lose the ball. They were like, but they looked like they were just about to lose the ball, and then I can't remember who it was now. This is a really bad example, but someone just literally they overlapped so much in that game where one was like, and then someone was there across getting that ball and flying up the pitch. It was like Aronson, he flew up that pitch with Bamford's goal like that. It was just brilliant. It was really, really good to watch. Yeah, I'm really excited now.
You know what? If Aronson just had a little bit of curve to that ball of his, he would have scored a goal.
Yeah,
and Rodrigo wouldn't have got the credit.
Yeah, but
it's just funny.
Like you can't credit where credit is due. Rodrigo did score a cracking goal.
Yeah,
and then he twapped the ball off in the other direction just for shits and gigs after, just to remind us. But then he did real well.
Well, Rodrigo's first goal, where he goes through the legs.
He's still got a point to prove in my eyes.
Yeah, because he did have the odd good game in last season. He needs to be more consistent, but I think hopefully with the better players around him that will happen. And obviously there's going to be loads of chances that he'll miss. Same with Bamford, it just happens. But it's looking more positive. It is, and yeah, I'm trying not to get too carried away now because we're gonna. You imagine if we get absolutely thumped by Wolves and I'm looking at this like you.
Oh God, I know.
But it was nice, to do it in front of the home crowd and just I can't wait for them to be like, wow, this is really good atmosphere and get excited.
There was a few people that missed like the first 10-15 minutes of the game though because of the the tickets being
on the phone. Yeah.
So, like, when people have, like, through the friends and family, all the tickets were obviously on one phone. So they kept having to pass the phone back through.
Yeah.
And the queues seemed a lot longer than normal.
Yeah.
So heads up to people.
Especially, so if anyone doesn't know, if for your season ticket, please make sure you have a look in your emails. You will get sent, if anyone's struggling with this, you will get sent an email and you just click on download ticket and then it will download to your iPhone if you've got an iPhone, and it will download to your Apple wallet. So if you don't know what this looks like, literally just this ain't good sound, but scroll and then you've got a search bar up here And in the search bar, just type in wallet, and it will have this like thing, and then there's your season ticket. It will just download for you. So you just go up to it, and how do you just hold
It's not
it?
like, yeah, it works like a contactless payment, but it's not like a screenshot jobby because it needs to be on the wallet to work as the scanny thing.
Yeah, so you don't need internet for your wallet, do you?
No.
No. So do you hold it up like that, or do you hold it like that?
Hold it like
that. Okay, yeah. So it says hold near either, and you just do it like that. So there we go. There's some insight from Ella. Thank you very much. So hey guys, hope you're well. Our team is rolling nicely. I'm looking forward to the season. Yes. It's actually a top. It's my work top. I've been in the office today. But yeah, so great shout. Absolute shocking we start a new season without a recognised left back. Yeah, we've still got obviously a month until transfer deadline day, but it would be nice to get it before the season starts. I don't think it's really gonna look like it happening. I think we're gonna try and look for a striker. I don't know. We have been looking for a striker. I can't say his name. Obviously that's not happened. So I don't know if we're going to try and look for another striker.
We have been looking at what's it called? Shay Adams.
I would not want Shay Adams. Just no. We get linked to him every year. Fuck off with that. And same with this. Charlie Taylor. Fuck off with Charlie Taylor. Why would you want Charlie Taylor?
There you go, guys.
The rant's back. Why? He refused to play for us when he was with us before. I don't know why. When he's older and yeah, I'm just not. No, I'm one of these that I don't like ex-players coming back. I just think it never works anyway. So that's my say on that. Yeah, so there was, if you haven't seen already, Gelder, Greenwood and Somerville have been signed, have 5 and 4 year contracts. So that's looking good. Oh yeah, and that's another thing as well. Obviously Archie Gray, he got injured, but he got attacked. I'm joking. But yeah, we've got him to come in as well. So it's a nice, good set of youngsters that we've got. So Stroud and Cox can do a good job. Charlie's Angels.
I like it. It's got shit.
Definitely should have kept press well. Absolute. Yeah, I think this is to my comment earlier. Funny how you never see a left-footed right back, but loads of right-footed left backs. True. Teams are going to know we're weak from no left back. Yeah, as Rhiannon said earlier. Why didn't we get? Yeah. So must get a left back. We've got a lot of left backs. Yeah. Comments. Dan James, left back. Rhiannon, what do you think? He's fast, I guess, but
yeah,
he's a bit small.
I know he's our Duracell bunny and all, but like he's more effective in his natural position, which is on the wing, where we do definitely need pace. But yeah, he's again the verdict is out on him this season because he didn't really shine. I mean, I know no one shone last season, but it's just one of them that I was just a bit more disappointed in.
And it's like, what? My precious Dan James? My cool little Dan James.
Well, she might.
No, I know what you mean. I know. Could he work as like for chewing gum instead of a cement though?
I like that analogy. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about this because obviously where everyone Marsh likes to play more in the middle rather than Bielsa like to play more on the wings and wider. So obviously you've got to be more narrow. It's got to be tighter. And as soon as we lose the ball, as we've seen a few times this preseason, it's ended up in goals and a lot last season. But it does mean also with that tighter gap that we are able to get the ball back quicker. We've got a quicker chance of getting the ball back. It's an easier chance to get the ball back than if the players were all spread out wide. So yes and no.
So I feel like we're not going to be like you've just said, based on that, like we're going to be able to get the ball back quicker. We're not going to be as. The only word I can think of is deflated, but it's not deflated. It's just they kind of give up fairly quick if we start losing a game, don't they?
Yeah,
like,
it's all about mentality.
It's a bit like, oh, we might as well just not bother, like we've lost.
Jack always says this. It's like football is 95% mentality.
Yeah.
And that's true.
And I think that, like you've just said, like how quick they're going to be able to get the ball back might affect how the players.
Which I think Tyler Adams showed that we could. You know, he got the ball back quite quickly a few times.
He gave his shirt to a lad at the end as well. That was well cute.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I really think Harrison's just going to be so good this season. I doubt that. But, you know, he gives off to me vibes about like Berardi, Vinnie Jones kind of vibe, like, and he was just the way, like, you know, when
blonde Terminator.
Yeah, when he tackled someone and he just got up and walked off like this, it was just like proper bowling it, like.
You know what I've got to say? Was it the Villa game? I like how passionate they were because was that the game where there was a bit of dodgy refereeing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was also,
it was nice to see the new signings be just as passionate.
About it. Yeah.
It was like Christensen was getting mad, and I mean mad.
That's fapping it. Just
I was just like, come on, I want to see more.
Yeah. Well, there was comments about, like, you know, when he was doing the what's it, like GIF kind of thing. That he just looked so angry there. He takes the fit, Ryan. Someone here
I'm glad that he went back on after his headbutt.
Yeah, same. I was like, oh God,
I want him to be there on Saturday.
Well, apparently untrue about refusing to play. Well, who knows? I just still ex-player is an ex-player. Leave him in there. I have faith in Rodrigo.
I think we all have to have a faith there until he does something to knock it.
Yeah. I'm so glad he got them goals because he did get quite a bit of stick in the pre-season. So to see him get them goals was really good.
Adams is a pest.
Yeah, as in he's a pest to other players.
All right, okay.
Constantly be pressing all the players.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Sorry, I like this guy. It wasn't the ticket I had a problem with. It was when I got in and saw a pound of Amstel is now $5.50, almost needed first day. He's here. Taylor can do one, Snake. If we can get 6 on, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's who I was on about earlier. I just can't say that name.
I'm not going to say it either.
I'm not. I'm just not that set on Adams. I'm not. But then apparently Taylor did it somewhere else as well, so it wasn't just Leeds. Yeah. So we need a striker that fits in with the system, don't we? But yeah, it was nice to see Bamford come on and obviously score as well. But it just how happy he looked as well. Like after he scored, and it was just like, oh, he's loving it again, bless him. Like, because I was a bit worried that obviously he was Bielsa's favourite, and they had a little bond going on, didn't they? And it's like, is Bamford still going to be up for it and still playing well? And you know, how well is he going to do? But he looked like.
But what worried about me with Bamford is like his injury, and then he comes back, and then he does another injury, and then he's out for ages, and then it's all the talk of, oh yeah, well I think it was just the mind games, wasn't it? About like, oh yeah, he's going to come back, and then he never does come back because he does his foot in training, and I'm just like, have we broken him? Like, has he broken? Like, because I was like, you just couldn't think of him ever coming back and proving it again, but he was so happy to actually finally be back and actually score a goal because it's been so long. So I'm hoping that, I'm hoping maybe we can get another 17 goals out of him this season.
Well, I think his life is going to get made a little bit easier with who he's playing with now. So hopefully it'll set him up right to come back.
He'll get service. He'll get consistent service, especially from Harrison on the wings. My God, that's going to be like everyone's going to be Harrison, aren't they? Or Aronson. I'm going to say this.
Yeah, but isn't it nice just to have that bit of squad depth?
Do you know what? I love it, Tash. I've been wanting it for like 4 seasons now.
Yeah,
it's so nice to get it because I'm like, ooh, do you know what? It'd be so nice to have that as part of our conversation pre-match. Which, like, what's the team? Like,
what's the team gonna be? Yeah,
because we have no clue because we've just got a lot of squad depth.
Yeah, and not just that, but the fact that he changes it up as well, because Wales never changed it up. He wouldn't, it's the same ones.
Like, because we think someone's doing well, he'll throw James into the mix, and then if James is doing well, he'll throw someone else into the mix. Do you know what I mean? He'll just pitch up and change it.
And Jesse Marsh isn't afraid to rotate, and yeah, it's just gonna be good. What are you saying? Yeah. Let's hope so, yeah. So next day, and Bogus as well. They haven't put him back online, so that'll be good to see him. I keep going on.
What about him?
Yeah. Do you know what?
Because he'd been out on loan for so much. Like,
yeah. Well, he did it. I go on about this all the time, but he did such a good goal in pre-season in Australia, right? Not this Australia, last Australia. And I was like, he's going to be amazing this season. He's going to start getting into the, like on the bench and things like that. And then they loaned him off. And I was like, what? So I'm really excited to see him come back as well. Yeah. Now I've jinxed it. He's going to go somewhere in there. Yeah. Harrison. I wish. Games are won. Yeah, games are won and lost in midfield. The new Leeds midfield looks as good, if not better, as Strachan, Speed, McAllister, and Batty stop moaning balls over the top. You sound ridiculous. Who's moaning about balls over the top?
I think some of the comments earlier about that was the weak thing about the game on Sunday.
I liked the long balls. Like I said, Rocker did a long ball, I think, to Christensen, and then that set up for the goal.
Yeah, I mean,
I think.
To that, I'm all for it if they hit the target.
I mean, any long ball that goes to Harrison is going to get there, isn't it? Yeah. Harrison's first touch, he'll get it no matter where he's like he's got a magnet on his foot. Like, he'll go straight to his foot. But yeah, it's just, and you've got to mix it up now and again. Yeah. And I know we had a bit of stick, obviously, went down to 3. It went to 3-2. But I think Chris said in our group chat, we're going to switch off. It's 3-0 against a friendly. You don't want to start in case of injuries. And you want to relax a little bit. So obviously they're going to switch off. And they quickly shown that didn't matter because they wouldn't have got more goals, So
just depends on who they're going to start switching off to in the long run, doesn't it?
Yeah, so are they going to be as good as the midfield quartet that was mentioned earlier? But yeah, so hopefully. So so I think I've said everything on my notes. Yeah, so what do you reckon then? Where do you think we're gonna round it up with? Where do you think we're gonna end this season? Gonna do a prediction, Rhiannon? You hate this question.
Yeah, because everyone got shot in the foot, didn't they, last season about it? I reckon 12th to 14th. I think if we finish there comfortably, it will be a good season.
Yeah.
Especially with the team especially when we're sort of rebuilding a team now, and we're adding more squad depth. Is it 8 signings already? I think we're one of the top teams that have been getting has got one of the teams with the most signings so far this season. So yeah, I'm just hoping that, well, with the last game, it looks like we're gelling really well. I mean, like, you've got Aronson and Adams that are on the American national team together. You've had Aronson and Christensen play together at Salzburg. It's nice that we've sort of got that, because you've already got them connections. You've already got that sort of foundation to build on. And if you looked at another team that's just signed 8 players, you think, oh, is that going to upset the apple cart? Is it going to not work so well for this coming season? But I think with those foundations are already there, I'm hoping that we will surprise a few clubs.
Yeah.
Especially in top 6.
Yeah, I like that. And do you know what? It's not just the 8 signings either. It's all the players that were out the whole of last season. Romford, and then obviously Forshaw came and gone. But Dallas that's out now. So when he comes back, Archie Gray, Aylin, Archie Gray's obviously got to come in eventually. Sinistera. Well, obviously he was a signing, but he's not really obviously played with him being injured that much. Yeah, who else have got injured? Firpo, obviously.
Saw him. Yeah. I have a picture with him, just for the hell of it. Why not?
So yeah, we're getting a lot of mid-table.
I think hopefully the pressure fuses them together closer and doesn't push them apart. I can't see it pushing them apart. Pressure-wise, I just hope it works well with them.
Yeah.
Rather than against them.
I think
goal difference-wise, because that was all the issue, wasn't it, last time? I think we're going to do a lot better with the goals this time.
Is Forshaw still injured?
I don't know about the goals.
Yeah. Obviously, like I say, goal difference couldn't be any worse. As long as we're not getting 20 goals in the shortest month, I think we'll be all right. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I really weren't looking forward to it. That game's got me excited. And then my friend put, who's in the South Stand, but I'll see you on Saturday. And I was like, oh yeah, I get to see all my little family again and having that pre-match build-up and everything. So yeah, it'll be nice.
So where do you think we're going to be then, Tash?
I'll let Elle go first.
No, I agree, to be fair. I think maybe 12, 14, between that. I've gone a little bit higher. Well, that's just as long as we stick to the whole gelling bit. But I don't know. Like I said, it depends on whether we're going to get the points and the goals and not just the goals, because that's all I'm going on based on what I've seen on Sunday.
I just don't want to get too carried away. Because, like I say, it's based on injuries, based on obviously other teams, how they've strengthened. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm going to say 14th, but I'm hoping for higher. But it's not going to be like last season, I don't think, where we're going to be scraping for points. So I think so. So obviously there was a big ordeal with this last season that I just got targeted about the fan cams. Lewis could still put his out, and there was a whole list that I sent to Angus going, why are these all allowed to put theirs out and I'm not? So the rules are I'm not allowed to film what's on the field, but apparently they can. And so I'm just gonna film the crowd and see how it goes. Yeah, just do the crowd reactions, which is always good anyway, because it's always good banter where I stand. Obviously, we've got the away fans next to us and that, so it'll still be good.
Spot, haven't you?
Yeah, so I'm hoping so. I've got an email from Angus saying that I can film crowds, just not so if a certain person comes for me again.
You've got your back covered. There you go.
Then, yeah. Let's hope I'm not, surrounded by the stewards again, which was absolutely ridiculous. I had about 6 stewards around me, you can't film. I was like, right, I'm a 5'2" girl. Like, you really do not need this many stimmers to come up to me. We've got someone going for top 8.
Ooh.
Go on, Tony.
Done. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. We're gonna leave it there, and yeah,
We'll see. Well, yeah, we'll see everyone next week. Hopefully with a very happy Tash and a happy me and a happy Ellie. The fact that we've got 3 points.
But yeah, and we've absolutely smashed Wolves. Am I going to get any predictions out of you?
I've got to say though, we'll have Raul Jimenez is out, isn't he? So that's going to work in our favour.
Yeah.
So I just hope that we can actually capitalise on that. And
what's your predictions for the game?
Can I just say this is not a wine glass? This is
I'm going to say 2-1 Leeds.
2-1. I'm going more goals.
I'm going
3-2.
I'm going 3-0.
Ooh. I like confidence time.
I've got to do it while I can.
Exactly. Yeah.
Before the season absolutely just demolishes me again. You know, got to be positive at the start of the season at least. Yeah. So yeah. We're back. I'm getting all giddy now. Okay. I'll leave it there.
I'll see a flash of
his
abs from halfway. I've always got to pick one favourite. I've got to have something when we're feeling shit about the game to look at.
So are you ditching Dan James as your favourite?
No, I'm half there.
Oh. What, Christian?
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I am, because his tattoos were a lot prettier, and he just yeah.
Well, we're gonna have Hannah back with us next week as well, the lovely Hannah. So she's off to see Christina Aguilera today, so she couldn't join us. So yeah, she's doing a meet and greet and everything with them. So yeah. So what have we got? We've got score predictions: 3-1, 1-1, 4-0, 1-1. So yeah,
I hope it's more exciting than 1-1.
Yeah, I really hope so. I hope it's it's a goal for us. Right, thank you all, and see you later. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.